Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this your daily go get 'em number 1K51 for August 16, 2017. All right. Okay. So tonight I want to talk to y'all about your darker side. Your darker side. Not your dark side. We know that the Webster's dictionary definition of a dark side is like when you are like when you have like a cruel or angry or secretive or somewhat bad side of yourself, the side of you that people who know you probably wish didn't exist, that that's the side of you that you would probably rather not discuss at a time when you're being honored for something. So we're not talking about that dark side. We're talking about a different kind of dark side. We're talking about your darker side. This side. All of this. All that. We're talking about the things that brings out your consciousness. The things that brings out your ability to be darker. So when for this exercise, as we speak metaphorically about your darker side, we're talking about the side of you that compels you or influences you to do something for your people. Something that influences you to do something for your family, for your loved ones, for your friends, for your community. The things that make you turn up in a positive way. The things that make you want to help out, increase some understanding, bring about a new truth, elevate, push all the way up to the stars, try to leave your current position for a better one. Your darker side. So like I said, we're speaking about that metaphorically. When you speak about your darker side, when was the last time you gave charity? Charity. I'm not talking about tithing in church. I'm talking about when was the last time you gave charity, provided for somebody else. It doesn't have to be money. But when you talk about your darker side, maybe you see some troubled youth out there, some black troubled youth out there, and it compels you to want to help them out. Compels you to want to assist. Teach them something. Give them the fishing pole instead of the fish. Help them out in a way that will ensure that their future will be a little bit brighter if they only follow your instructions. Your darker side. Yeah, when was the last time you did that? Provided some charity. Provided charity to your fellow man, your fellow woman. Helped out somebody in a selfless way. Helped somebody out to the point where all you received out of it was a good feeling. And maybe a feeling that you wanted to help out again. When was the last time you gave charity in a way that you felt like you were providing hope for somebody who may have been lacking in hope? Your darker side. When was the last time you got in touch with your darker side? See, we're speaking about it metaphorically. No raping, no pillaging, no killing, no murder, no lying, no deception, no jealousy, no possessiveness, no controlling, no negative controlling behavior. Not that dark side. No hating. Not that dark side. We're talking about your darker side. Some white people even have a darker side. And their darker side may compel them to help some black people out just because they know that they've been maligned, they've been oppressed, they've been hurt. They've been disenfranchised. They've been discriminated against. They've had racism practiced against them. And they know that they've had opportunities taken away from them. The type of opportunities that should be afforded to any human being. So maybe the darker side. Not the dark side of white people, because we know how that go. We don't want no part of the dark side of the white people. But when you talk about their darker side, the ones that help, the ones that shake off those racist feelings and those racist practices, the darker side, the ones that compel like record company or entertainment moguls to give a better or fairer percentage to the artists instead of giving them pennies and cheating them out of money in a business-like way. Their darker side. So we're gonna talk about that a whole lot more tomorrow morning. So so I want y'all to kick that around for a little bit, and think about your darker side, your positive darker side. I don't care if you light skin, I don't care if you red bone, I don't care about none of that. We're talking about your darker side, the side that recognizes and realizes that we have to do better and that we can do better. Your darker side. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, when you talk about your darker side metaphorically, the way we've been talking about for the past few minutes, we're talking about the side of you that wants to help out your fellow brother and your sister. That'll get them from one place to a better place, to a higher place, to a more comfortable place, to a place that they are more deserving of than the place that they've been given unjustifiably. That being said, I'll holler at y'all later. The Daily Go Getterism show is every single day, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Call in number 319-527-6199. blogtalkradio.com/son752. And a holla. Holla. Peace. With the darker side, you know what I mean?